Hey everyone, if you're looking to power up your air tools without breaking the bank or taking up too much space, you're going to want to see this Rolair 1.5 HP twin tank compressor. Whether you're running nail guns, impact wrenches, or just need steady air for your DIY projects, this thing promises to keep up without hogging your garage. I put it through its paces for a few weeks, and here's what I found. First off, the promise of 7.3 Cfm at 90 psi is no joke. I hooked up my framing nailer, and it never sputtered or lagged, even when I was nailing into hardwood. That's a big deal if you're trying to finish a deck or build a shed without interruptions. The dual tank setup is also a game saver. While one tank is emptying, the other is filling, so you get that steady stream of air instead of waiting around for pressure to build back up. I was able to run my air hammer for extended periods without the motor kicking on and off constantly. That's a huge plus for anyone who's tired of the compressor cycling every 2 minutes. Now, let's talk about the portability. This isn't some massive, immovable beast. It's got wheels, so you can roll it around your workspace without straining your back. I moved it from my garage to the driveway with ease, and the handle makes it simple to steer. The 9-gallon capacity might not sound like much compared to some of the bigger compressors out there, but it's perfect for most home and light-duty workshop tasks. I ran a few tools simultaneously, like my impact wrench and a small spray gun, and it handled the load without skipping a beat. If you're not running a full auto shop, this is more than enough. One thing I really appreciated was the quiet operation. I know compressors aren't known for being silent, but this one stayed under 70 decibels, which is pretty reasonable for a 1.5 HP model. I could run it in the garage while watching TV in the next room without it being a distraction. That's a big win if you're working in a shared space or just don't want to deal with the constant drone of a loud machine. The controls are straightforward, too. The dual regulators let you set different pressure settings for 2 tools at once, which is super handy if you're switching between tasks. I used one regulator for my nail gun and another for my airbrush, and I didn't have to constantly adjust the pressure. The oil-free pump means less maintenance, which is always a plus. I didn't have to worry about checking oil levels or dealing with messy refills, and it still ran smoothly after weeks of use. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things to keep in mind. For starters, this thing is heavy. At around 80 pounds, it's not the lightest compressor out there, but the wheels make up for it. If you're planning to move it up and down stairs frequently, you might want to enlist some help. Also, while it's great for home use, if you're running heavy-duty tools like a sandblaster or a big impact wrench continuously, you might find yourself needing to pause more often than with a larger compressor. But for most people, this won't be an issue. So, who's this compressor for? If you're a DIYer, a hobbyist, or even a light professional who needs reliable air power without the bulk, this Rolair compressor is a solid choice. It's built to last, easy to use, and does exactly what it promises. The price point is reasonable for what you get, especially compared to some of the other brands out there. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. All in all, if you need a dependable, mid-sized compressor that won't let you down, this one's worth a look. It's not overkill, it's not underpowered, it's just right for most home and workshop needs. Check it out if you're in the market, and let me know in the comments what you think after you've used it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.